Hey guys, it's Ilaria. So I wanted to get on here and I just wanted to talk about haircuts because I'm sure everybody, especially girls that have curly hair, have at least one bad hair story. So here's mine. So I grew my hair out extremely long. I mean, like past my butt long. And this was, when there was not a whole bunch of hair products out there to help with curly hair. So it was just a lot of maintenance, especially with it being so long. Like literally it took me 2.5 hours every time I washed my hair. It was just ridiculous. So I got to a point where I just was over it. And because women tend to kind of go a little crazy when we change our hair color, our hairstyle, our hair length, I chopped it, like literally to here. It was like a graduated bob. And it was crazy. It looked adorable in the magazine that I looked at on the girl who had stick straight hair. And it looked pretty good on me when I was in the styling chair and the girl that knew what she was doing straightened my hair and all of that. But of course, the first time I washed it and tried to recreate that same look, it didn't happen. Instead, I looked like I had a mushroom on top of my head, and it was really unattractive. So I didn't know what to do because you can't glue your hair back on. So I'm going to go over some tips should you ever find yourself in a situation where you have hair cutting remorse and you just don't know what to do with your curly hair because it's so short and crazy. If you see me looking down, I apologize. I just jotted some notes down so I stay on track and make sure I hit all the points. Okay, so first off, regardless of what length your hair is, if you have curly hair, you should not be using brushes on your hair, ever. So don't let your stylist use a brush on your hair, even when it's wet. I don't care what she tells you, do not let her use a brush on your hair. Wide tooth comb. I personally, because there's not that many stylists out there that really know about curly hair, I have to kind of educate my hairstylist myself, which she's wonderful, and she's gone on this journey with me because she wants to learn how to do it as well, because obviously I'm not going to be her only client she ever has that has naturally curly hair. So we've done a lot of research together. We've done a lot of what not to do. At one point in time, I tried to create my own hair concoction, and she was all about it. So first thing I'm going to tell you is find a hairstylist that either one, knows how to work with curly hair, or two, is willing to learn with you. Because curly hair is not like straight hair in any way, shape, fashion. The products you use, the care, and the cut is not the same. So make sure that you have somebody that you trust cutting your hair, first of all. Second of all, whenever you are cutting your hair, a lot of times when we want to cut our hair as girls with curly hair, it's because there's so much of it and it's heavy and it's hot. So before you go and chop it off into a graduated bob like I did, talk to your stylist about doing things that you're going to concentrate on reducing the overall volume and reducing the weight. But don't have them go and reduce it by using anything that is a razor. Anything that sounds like it's going to shred your hair will shred your hair. And as girls with curly hair, when we do that, we do things like razors or all these weird new cuts that they do, it actually is damaging our hair. So all of those dead ends that you just went and chopped off, if you then turn around and use a razor, you're splitting those ends. You're frizzing your hair out. So don't do it. I don't care if the stylist says she knows what you're doing. Get up, walk out of the chair. Do not let her use a razor on your curly hair. Okay. If you're going to layer your hair, make sure they're long layers. Because when girls that have curly hair get short layers and their layers start like here or here, you end up looking like you have a mushroom on your head or a helmet on your head, and it's not cute. So make sure that your layers are as long as they possibly can be and the haircut that you have. Okay, so here's some tips as well that will help you regrow your hair faster if you find yourself in remorse from cutting your hair. Okay, so anybody who's come on and watched my videos the last few times will see that I use a very specific hair product, a very specific hair line, and there's a reason behind that. I have literally tried everything under the sun. If it is in your cabinet, I have used it. If it's a technique you've heard about, chances are I've tried it. Because when I was growing up with naturally curly hair, I had a mom who had stick straight hair. She had no idea what she was doing with my hair. So she was that dreaded person with a hairbrush just brushing my hair. And as she was doing it, you could actually look down and see the hair that was being broken off of my head. But she didn't know, and I didn't know either. So it was really difficult. So I wore my hair basically straight from my early 20s, when hot irons and things like that and products that you could put in your hair that would straighten your hair and chemicals you could put in your hair to straighten your hair, I used those because I didn't know anything else, because I had never had anybody that had sat down and showed me what to do with my hair. So when I hit my 30s, I decided that I wanted to have blonde hair. And anybody who's had blonde hair and curly hair at the same time knows the type of damage that's going to happen to your hair, because the chemicals from the bleach, they're already stripping your hair. They're already causing damage to your hair. They're already putting chemicals. And then when you turn around and you put heat on top of that as well, I literally had melted my hair. It was terrible, guys. It was so terrible. So I decided I really wanted blonde hair. I needed to figure out something to do with this mess. So I went on Pinterest. I was asking my friends, my neighbors, my family, what are you using? What are you doing? And I got the same thing. Everybody would tell me about this great product that they had used. And it was so wonderful, and it made their hair so manageable, and da-da-da-da-da. And then 3 months later, they would be telling me, don't use this product, it's terrible, it's not working anymore. And the reason that happens is because those products are not penetrating into your actual cellular level of your hair. So you're not getting the ingredients that say they're going to make your hair less frizzy and more manageable and smoother and da-da-da-da. They're not penetrating your hair. So it's not going to work long term. I've been using this hair product that I use now for a year, guys. And my hair only gets better. It was dead. It was terrible. I had been bleaching and coloring it for so long. It was just really bad. So biotin is another thing that is really great to take, but you can't use it by itself, because even though biotin is going to help your hair grow faster, it's going to make your skin nicer, it's going to make your nails look better, it's not going to get rid of the frizz. It's not going to give you manageable hair. Your hair is still going to be dry. You're not going to have any volume. Your hair is going to be, it may not be as dull, but it's still going to be dull and lifeless, because the biotin doesn't have everything that you need in it to be able to grow it and grow it healthy. So this product that I use actually has an ingredient called Capaxyl, and it is naturally based. There's no harsh chemicals. There's nothing in there as far as silicones, parabens, all of that really icky stuff that's bad for your hair, regardless if it's straight or curly. It doesn't have that in there. And it's crazy. It's people ask me, even this far into it, does this product really work? And I'm like, no, I just love throwing my money out the door for no reason. And I love spending all my time on these videos because this product doesn't work. Like, of course it works. It works, guys. I'm here to tell you. I have been on the mission for several years now of trying to find the perfect hair product that would do all the things that I needed it to and would do it on a long-term basis. So, if you are interested in a product that is going to grow your hair faster, it's going to fix the damage, it's going to get rid of the frizz, it's going to make it more manageable, it's going to give you volume, it's going to give you a heat protectant, it's going to give you sunscreen, because yes, guys, just like we have to protect our skin from the sun, we have to protect our hair. If those are things that you're like, yes, I need that, or if you know somebody that has horrible hair that you're like, yes, they need that, then connect with me. And I'm going to get with you and I'm going to help you get the best hairline that is going to work for your particular hair. I'm just looking down because I want to make sure I kind of went off and making sure that I got everything. It looks like I did. So guys, again, tell me your story. I want to hear your horror story about when you went and cut your hair and had a hair remorse. I want to hear it. I want to know, because they're great stories, because not only, yeah, they're funny a lot of times after the fact. They're not funny to us when they're happening, but later on when we tell the story, yeah, it's funny. But what we don't realize is when we tell those stories to other girls, especially other girls that have curly hair, we're actually helping educate them on what not to do with their hair, what to make sure that their hairstylists are doing. Because at the end of the day, guys, it's our hair. They may be the hairstylist and they may went to school, but it's our hair. So if we know something is going to work or not work for our hair, and we have a stylist that won't listen to us, then we probably don't want that stylist anymore. If you live in the Oklahoma City area and you have curly hair and you need a hairstylist that will listen to you, let me know. I will hook you up with my girl. She is amazing. As always, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to let me kind of share some stuff with you and give you a little bit of education on how you can keep your hair shiny and manageable. And I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Bye.